Man, I have not made a countdown video in a while. It's October, everyone, and you know what that means. It's spooky season!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
I wanted to make this video Halloween themed, so I wanted to talk about ghosts, but not any ghost. I'm talking about the Boos from the Super Mario franchise. The Boos has been and always will be my #1 favorite enemies in the Mario universe. Like, the Boos were first introduced in the 1980s and Nintendo is still finding ways to make different kinds of Boos in the series. And having all these different kinds of Boos, I found it really hard to find out which ones were my favorite until today. That's right, I will be ranking my top 5 favorite Boos in the Mario series. But before I start, I will only be ranking Boos from the mainline Mario games. That means no Luigi's Mansion Ghosts and no spin-off games. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Deciding a list was really challenging. I needed to pick Boos that were my favorite, clever, and fun. And I think the best Boo to put on number 5 on this list is the Boo Buddy Snake. The Boo Buddy Snake is a group of 6 to 7 Boos traveling in a line, bouncing and ricocheting off any wall it touches, which makes this enemy really clever and challenging. I say that because of the mansion they are put in. The mansion they are in has a lot of walls, and using this idea with the Boo Buddy Snake was a really good idea from Nintendo. I love this Boo because of how Nintendo used it. Putting Mario in a tight area and having a ricocheting Boo that can't even die, like, you have no idea how many times I died to this guy. Now, let's make our way over to one of my most favorite Boos in Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy was one of my first ever 3D Mario games, so of course there would be an enemy from this game on my list. And what could it be? Well, a Boo, you idiot. Meet the Bomb Boo. Bomb Boo is a Boo that acts just like other Boos. They run after Mario, but this Boo has its own quirks. The first one is when you look at it, they will not stop until they hit you, or the reason I put these guys on the list. They will explode and kill Mario. And in the level when you fight Boulder Guys, you have to wait for a Bomb Boo to appear, grab the Boo by spinning, and hitting the shit out of Boulder Guys. This blew my mind when I was a kid, being able to use enemies to hit other enemies. And even when you are not using them to hit anything, I remember just getting a lot of these Boos in one area and just spinning them around and then launching them all over the room. It's beautiful. This next one on my list, I feel like everyone has to have this one on their list. I will beat your motherfucking ass! Yes, the Bruiser makes it on my list. The Bruiser is a unique enemy in the Mario universe. They attack just like a charging Chuck, just more vicious. Like, just look at them go, they are on the hunt. They can literally break anything in their path just to get to Mario. And they can even punch barrels to use as projectiles. Little bit of a Donkey Kong reference, anybody? I remember seeing these guys as a kid. They scared the crap out of me, but as an adult, I realized they are so much fun to mess with and manipulate. Like, they can fall into a pit just by running after you, and one of the cool things I like about them is that you can make them break walls to find secrets in levels. Things like this makes it worth playing Mario games. Alright, number 2, almost done, let's go. I think it's time for me to throw a curveball at everyone, so here's number 3 on my list.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Hey, Double Coffee, I thought you said no spin-off titles. I did say that, but I did say I was adding Boos from mainline Mario games, and Super Mario Sunshine is a mainline Mario game. So, King Boo is on the list. Seeing King Boo in a mainline Mario game blew my mind when I was a kid. I was a big fan, and still am a fan, of the Luigi's Mansion series, and having these levels as a casino reminds me of the Luigi's Casino minigames. I think you can tell which games I liked the most back then, and please Nintendo, bring back Luigi's Casino. Please. So anyways, why did I add King Boo on the list? Is it because of my love for King Boo, or the casino environment? A little. But I feel like the thing that made me love this boss fight in Sunshine is the way you fight him. In the boss fight, King Boo doesn't just run after you, no. He uses a slot machine to decide his attacks. Yes, a slot machine. That makes the fight completely random. He spins the slot machine and it can either land on coins, food, or spawn a bunch of enemies, and the only way to kill him is to throw a hot pepper at his tongue. I love this idea for a boss fight, and I hope Nintendo does more of this too. And now we make it the number 1 on my list. Now you're probably wondering, what could be better than the King of Boos? Well, what if I told you there is a Boo that you can't kill, never leaves you alone, and killed me so many times that I had to sit down and take a break? I want to introduce you to the Fishin' Boo! Yes, the Fishin' Boo makes number 1 on my list, and for a good reason. These guys are unstoppable. Imagine taking the Lakitu from Super Mario Bros., then adding the abilities of a Boo, and giving him a fishing rod with fire at the end of it. And what do you get out of it? Hell. That's what you get. Hell. And he is a really good obstacle. His way of attacking has him bobbing up and down and using the fishing rod with the flame at the end of it. And because of him bobbing up and down, you can barely jump because of the fishing rod will hit you. And he will always be above you because you can't outrun him. This enemy is so clever that I'm surprised the Fishin' Boo isn't in any other Mario game. Yes, I know the Fishin' Boo is in a spin-off game, but he got nerfed really badly. Like, sometimes they would give you helpful items that makes them not that much of a threat anymore. I would love to see them in a new 2D or 3D Mario game with the same abilities in Super Mario World. Please Nintendo, make this happen. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you all had a great day, and I will see you next time.